Alrighty, everyone. Thanks everyone who just joined us. We're just about to start our cocktail class. And to start off with, we're going to go to the lovely Selma. What are you making, Selma?
Hi everyone, I am making espresso martini. Brian, my husband Brian, has been asking me to make espresso martini for ages now, so I thought this was a great chance to do this. This cocktail is actually being sponsored by my local coffee place, Local Hero Coffee Works. They're based in Hurupai, Kumu. So I went in and I said, oh, I'm making espresso martini for this cocktail class today. And she said, oh, hey, I'll just give you some espresso. So this is actually freshly brewed this morning. Quite a few double shots, but it smells amazing. This is the whiskey. The whiskey blend is our favorite. It smells, and this is the whiskey blend that we use. And that bourbon smell is amazing. Anyway, right, all about coffees here. So local here and the website. So I just wanted to just to plug some local businesses just to help them out during these tough times. So
absolutely.
I'm just starting cooking, and we've got 150 grams of vodka. So this is really quick. It's so quick. I tried this out earlier today, and I couldn't believe how quick and easy it was. So 150 grams of vodka.
Is this your favorite brand of vodka?
No. It's just what we had. I guess so. I've put a little bit more, but that's okay. And I've got the Kahlua. So 120 grams of Kahlua. I don't know if you can see this. Those of you who don't,
can you shift? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, if you don't have a Thermomix, it's actually weighing it for me. So 120 grams of Kahlua. There we go. And then 120 grams of fresh espresso coffee. It's cooled down. Okay. So here we go.
So 120 grams is like a double shot, Selma?
So 120 grams is around, I think it's like three and a half, 4 double shots.
Oh, wow. You're not going to sleep tonight.
This is going to get you buzzing. So I guess you could make this if you don't want that caffeine fix. You might be able to do it with decaf, maybe. I don't know if that's going to have the same kind of taste. But this is obviously going to be a great afternoon cocktail, right? So,
absolutely.
300 grams of ice cubes. Okay.
Have you ever tried making your own Kahlua, Selma?
No, I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, Ali's just asking in the chat box about it. I can't say I have. Susan's saying that she's made Baileys. Oh,
yeah,
yum.
Baileys, absolutely. And you can make a dairy-free Baileys one as well, I think. Okay, 20 seconds. 20 seconds, speed 4 on reverse. So all this is already set in, and I'm just turning it to speed 4.
Oh, righty. So while Selma's machine is busy crushing the ice and making this fantastic cocktail, she will be zoomed. We've got some cocktails down here. Susan said she loves the Don Pedro. That is such a good one. Nicola says she's got the something spritz with lemon sorbet. We've got pina colada. Wow. I can't believe the selection of cocktails we have available. That's cool. Oh, how are we going, Selma?
So I'll just, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It's
beautiful.
Yeah, beautifully. So I've got
the. It looks like a chocolate milkshake.
Yeah, it's really not. I didn't realize how well it would froth up. It's also really good for frothing up milk for like your coffees. Okay, so a strainer. I actually borrowed these glasses from Michelle, our neighbor Michelle, and she had one of these cocktail strainers. So I don't have a strainer, so I guess you could just use something like that. It's just to make sure you don't get the ice in.
Wow, that looks stunning.
Smells amazing.
So have you made this before?
I made it this afternoon for the first time, just to try it and just to make sure that I knew what I was doing. But it's
Awesome.
it's got a nice kick to it. Obviously, you can play around with your own balance of the different balance of ingredients. Can't get my words. Okay, right. Where am I going to put this?
And how would you serve that, Selma? What would you put to garnish it?
So I've just got a couple of coffee beans that the that local heroes also gave to me. So I'm just going to put them on top. Okay.
I guess you could do chocolate coffee beans too, couldn't you?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Ooh, that would be yummy. All righty, give us a try. See what you think.
Yeah, I did. So the kahlua, that really comes through, of course, with the coffee, but you get the slight sweetness. But yeah, that's a great kind of coffee kick with it with the vodka. So this is awesome. My husband's excited about this. Pass the rest of it to him. But enjoy. This is a great one. So quick and easy.
How many glasses would it make, Selma?
So it does say. Let's have a look. Recipe detail. So the great thing, it tells you how the serving size. So it says 4 glasses here. So I mean, and there's about this much left. So there's probably makes about a litre or so, roughly a litre.
Wow, cool. Sharon's just said that the simmering basket also works well as the strainer.
That's a great tip. Thank you, Sharon. I should ask you.
Tell you what, it's amazing how much you learn just by talking to other owners.
Right.
You kind of think you get it, you know everything, and then all of a sudden you hear something. Wow, it's amazing. Cool. Hey, thank you very much, Selma. Cheers to you.
Thank you,
We
guys.
are just going to pass over to the lovely Lynette. Hi, Lynette.
Unmute. Hi there, Si. Right.
How's your day been?
Oh, pretty good. I've been doing some baking up today, so for the son for vegetarian dishes. So made quite a few things: a lentil bolognese, a vegetable frittata, and what was the other thing I made? Oh, this really yummy salad that I love. That's on cockadoo.
Wow.
So, yeah, busy in the kitchen today, and now so it's time for a cocktail, I reckon.
Oh, it's always time for a good cocktail, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
What are you making for us?
So tonight I'm doing the margarita, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I always follow the citrus margarita, and then I do a variation to it, depending on what frozen fruit. Yeah, it is. It's normally our Friday night thing, our Mexican night margarita night. So we've swapped it. We're being Saturday night margarita and Mexican night tonight. And look, I'm looking forward to this because it's after 5 o'clock, so it's ready. It's time. It's time to have one. So I better make it quick.
Go for it.
Rightio. So the first step it says is place a few centimeters of water on a plate and salt on another, and you dip the glasses. But what I do is on the glass I put some tequila, and then I have another plate with the salt on it, and I dip it in that. And so my glasses are all ready. If you can see that, they're already salted, ready to go.
Awesome.
So that step has been done. So the next step is asking for 130 grams of tequila. So got that ready. So 130, it's tiered it. Make sure we're at 0. Get the full amount in.
What's your favourite brand of tequila, Lynette?
To be honest, it's whatever's on special.
Oh, it's a bit the same with me too.
And so this was on special, so this is the one we got today. Well, not today. As you can see, it's nearly half gone. So,
well, it could be today if it's a hard day.
It could be, yeah. So that's a 130 with a little bit more in because I didn't stop. And then we're going for 50 of the Cointreau. So you can also use triple sec. If you're finding the Contro a bit expensive, you can get triple sec instead. But Contro certainly is nice. If you can find the Contro and it's not too expensive, go for Contro. So there is, oh, these scales are jumping around. There we go. There's 50. So that's 50 of Contro. And now it's asking for 60 grams of lemon. So I've cut that up and I'll just put in. So the lemon is with, try and get most of the pith off the lemon. So peeling it with most of the pith off. So we're putting in just about a whole lemon anyway. And next step is 30 of lime. So I've already, same deal, make sure the pith is off. And so we'll put in, so that's usually about half a lime. And next we're adding orange. Now I haven't got any orange, and because I'm using the berries as a frozen berry, which I'll show you later, we're just going to skip that step. And now it's asking for 1 to 2 tables of sugar syrup. So what I normally do is I get one of the syrups. We have some of the syrups that are in the supermarket. So this is a lime and lemon syrup. So I'm just going to pour, guesstimate, 1 to 2 tablespoons. There we go.
Awesome. It's quite easy to make your own sugar syrup too.
It is. It is. And now we're just going to search the lid and just mix this up. So we just next, and just this is only going for 15 seconds on reading upside down, speed 6. So this is just mixing it around.
I bet it's smelling amazing, Lynette.
Yeah, it is.
So
Next.
do you find that you get all the sweetness from the berries that you add, or do you add extra sugar, or what's your or do you prefer it quite citrusy?
The syrup is gives it some of the sweetness, and then because I add in the berries being a lot of strawberries, that brings in some sweetness as well. So it's a mixed berry. If I was doing tartar berry, then I'd add more syrup.
Right.
Okay, so now it's asking for 500 of ice cubes. So what I do is from my frozen, from the freezer is my mixed berries. I split it. So I'm going to put the frozen berries and I'm going to put about 250, I think it is. Yes, get those scales back, rightio. So, measured right. And then the balance I do with ice cubes. So this is 250. So I just have with the ice with the fruit. So have 500, half whatever fruit you have, and 500 with the ice cubes, making it up to 500 of the ice cubes. Sorry, so 250 of each, basically.
It's a really versatile
then,
recipe. You can swap things out.
Oh, it is. It is good, and it's just whatever you got. Even if you want to, if you've got some fruit that's getting close to finishing, like mango's really good. And you can chop that up and stick it in your freezer, and then you've got frozen fruit, and then just use that up. So we're inserting the lid, and we're going for 1 minute. So I'm going to be cut out now because it's going to be quite loud on speed 10. So 1 minute on speed 10, and then we're done.
Oh, good. So while we're waiting for Lynette's machine to go through, I just did a quick search on Cookadoo. And did you know that there are 39 different types of margarita available? So just looking here, we got margaritas with citrus dust, all the way down to a watermelon margarita. So there are so many different ways that you can make some cocktails up. So as Lynette said, she quite often makes this margarita, and she does it with whatever she has in the kitchen available. She's got lots of really good different varieties for you. When I was making my cocktail today, I had a quick look on Cookadoo, and there are 140 results. So there's an amazing selection there. So some of the cocktails that we're making today aren't actually available on Cookadoo. So we've got one cocktail recipe that's going to come from our Celebrating Something Special cookbook. And then we've also got another one coming from a different website altogether. Oh, what have we got there, Lynette?
Okay, so here we have, and I'm just going to pour it into you so you can see the consistency of it.
Oh, wow,
Doesn't
that
that
looks
look
amazing.
Doesn't that look good? And finished off with a straw. And may I?
Oh, absolutely. We expect you to.
Cheers, everyone.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
And how many glasses would you get out of that mixture, Lynette?
For us, the recipe says 6, but for us, we get to have 2 each.
Oh, good
So
on you.
we get 4. We get 4 because we have the big margarita glasses, so we make use of it. And
oh, good.
pour one
Hey,
for
guys,
hubby, and we'll be set.
if you've made a margarita before in your Thermomix, would you like to pop your favourite recipe in the chat box? Obviously, with such a big selection of them, it's lots to choose from. Alrighty, so now we're going to switch over to the lovely Anna. Hi, Anna.
Hey. Oh, that's okay. I felt I'm really dark. So just imagine I'm in a bar already. That'll work. So hi guys, my name's Anna. I'm a consultant and a team leader based up in Mangawhai. Sorry, I'm in my pantry, so my family can have use of the house, which is why I'm a little bit dark. We went into level 3. I'm in the Northland. We went into level 3. That is why I'm drinking. I would have been drinking without tonight, but this is a really good convenient excuse. So this is a cocktail I've been wanting to make for ages. I don't know why. I love kind of the whole mixed berries as well. So and I also like Lynette's portion sizing. That's awesome. That's going to be, I think, similar to my house. So we're just going to start cooking. So what I have done, same as Lynette, I've lined my martini glasses already just with sugar. And I'm going to basically pop, it says 150 to 200 grams of sugar. I'm going to kind of go in the middle. So that's just the sugars in the machine. I've got lemon zest from Half 11. Mine's probably a little bit more. I tell you what, I used the peeler out of the toolkit for the first time. Wow, that's a great peeler. Ooh.
Sorry, Anna, what's the recipe you're making?
I am making the blackberry vodka daiquiri.
Awesome. And that's available on Cookadoo?
It is. I was going to make a mudslide, but I'm still playing around with that one. Right then, so I'm popping the lid in and basically I'm going to blitz this up. So just for 15 seconds, I'm going to be muted. I'm going to speed 10 all the way. And I'm just going to mix it up into everything.
Alrighty, so at the moment, what's happening is that Anna is going into the milling function of her Thermomix, and she's going to be breaking all that peel down. And so we're going to end up with a really, really fine consistency. This is such a nice and fresh way to go through and make your cocktails. None of the pre-made mixes here. Oh, Sharon's feeling thirsty already.
Oh, so basically I've got the most beautiful lemon icing sugar here. Smells amazing. So to that
Could
mixture,
you use lime with that, Anna?
Pardon?
Could you use lime instead of lemon with that?
I'm sure you could. It'll be, yeah, I haven't tried it before, so it'll be really quite cool to see the balance of taste, but I don't see why not.
There's not much in there.
So I'm going to pop in blackberries, frozen blackberries and frozen blueberries. So they're just going in the mix. Yeah, it's always good to have frozen fruit in the freezer for smoothies and stuff. I've got 3 lemons peeled. Again, the pith's been removed, the seeds removed. To be honest, you don't really need to remove the seeds. You're blitzing it up anyway. The seeds become relevant, truthfully. So that's just in there. I've got 100 grams of water.
I love your jug. Where did you get that from?
Oh, this is one of my favorite things. Again, mix shop. It's made for, so for those who have thermosieves, it's double insulated, so it's great for keeping things hot or cold. All your lovely hot cold sauces. So great for gravy boats to keep it nice and warm.
Anna, Kirsten's asking, are the bowls available from the mix shop? Your little bamboo bowls.
These ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. These are my favorite as well. These are bamboo bowls. They come in such a beautiful mix of colors. And this is stone. You have them in light blue, light purple. I'm actually going to order some more because they're so amazing and such a great quantity amount for desserts. They're great, and they're dishwasher safe. They're fridge and freezer compatible. So I've actually got my ice cubes. I had to check it was freezer compatible. So I was like, awesome. I've got my ice cubes in them as well, and they're just great. So 200 grams of ice cubes, which is
Can we just, Tracy's just asking, what was the weight of the berries you put in there, Anna?
It was 250 of blackberries and 100 of blueberries. Okay, I've got 200 grams of ice in there. And now the important bit, I've got vodka. So it's 200 grams of vodka.
And it doesn't really matter if you put a bit too much vodka in, does it?
Oh, I'm always quite, you know, it's the one thing I've never worried about is my alcohol pour. You can always tell the competitive people, because the competitive people like to have the exact amounts. It's the only thing I'm never bothered about. All right, so basically that's all the ingredients we've got. I'm gonna pop my lid back on and I'm gonna blitz it at speed 10 for only 30 seconds.
Alrighty, so what's going to happen, Anna's going to be muted again. So again, Anna's using speed 10, which is our milling speed. The other thing you may have noticed at the back of Anna's pantry is that she's got a mini vac there. So the mini vac's just to the right of her Thermomix, just behind her bamboo bowls. And that's currently a limited time host reward. So if you host yourself a cooking experience this month, you can pick one of those up, normally $2.99. You can get it at a fantastic discount. That's a great time to get a cooking experience in. They're so handy to have around the kitchen for those quick little spills. Oh, right. Anna, what do we got?
All right, it looks beautiful actually. It smells really good. Hang on. Basically, I love purple. Purple's one of my favorite colors, so this is awesome. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to pour it.
Wow, so that is the vodka blackberry daiquiri.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow,
that looks amazing.
That.
I hope you're going to try it.
I reckon this would be also beautiful with rum as well. I love rum in anything, to be honest. So one for myself, one for my hubby. And the nice thing is the Thermomix will keep, if I just keep the rest in the Thermomix bowl, that'll stay really nice and cool until we finish the first one.
That is awesome. Guys. Give it a taste. Let's see what it's like.
Oh, it smells good. Oh, that's really good. Okay. Over to you, Si. I'm just sitting on my bar stool. I'm back to my bar.
You enjoy that. We're just going to pass over now to the lovely Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm going good. How are you going?
Good, good. I'm a Thermomix consultant based on the North Shore. And the reason why I'm making a cocktail tonight is because I think today is day 53 of lockdown in Auckland. So I think that deserves a drink.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be making the Pavlito. Now, this is a recipe that's on the Thermomix community page, so it's not in Cookie Dough. So if you Google Thermomix community, recipe community, you'll be able to see stuff in there. Now, I think you might have to become a member, as in it's free, but I can't remember if that's correct. So Simon, would that be correct? Sorry, it's been a while.
For the recipe community?
Yeah, do you have to be a member to be able to see those? Like, it's free.
It is free. You can just register and use it. It's a great resource.
Yep, cool. All right, so let's get on with the important stuff. So I'm going to add 200 grams of ice into there, and then 60 grams of spiced rum. I'm not a rum drinker, and this is the first time I've made this, so it'll be interesting.
Is that spiced rum you pick up from any alcohol shop, or is it quite hard to get?
Yes. No, I just went up the road and picked up a bottle of spice rum. So hopefully somebody will drink it. If not, I'm sure we'll just have to make some more cocktails with it. Then I'm gonna add 60 grams of freshly squeezed lime juice and some sugar. Now it says, please, I apologize if I pronounce this wrong, but it says Rapadura sugar. I couldn't find any of that, so I've just used raw sugar because I did check that you could substitute it with that, and it said yes, you could. So six. Sorry. Yep.
I was going to say, I think Rapadura is a bit like that. It's like it's just a really dark, rich brown sugar.
Yes. Yeah. You can also use brown sugar as well, apparently. So 20 grams of that into there, and then it says to add 5 to 6 fresh mint leaves. So that's
I
what
love
we'll
mint
do.
in cocktails.
Yeah, smells
So
amazing.
fresh.
And then normally you would put an egg white in here, but I've swapped the egg white out for aquafaba, which is the brine that chickpeas are in a can. So if you can't have egg or a vegan, you can swap it out for aquafaba. So that's what I've done here. So I'm just going to add 30 grams of aquafaba into here. And before I put the lid on, I did actually give my bowl a vinegar wash because just at some point we're going to put the butterfly whisk in, and aquafaba should whisk up like egg whites. So I wanted to make sure that my bowl was clean. So I put a litre of water in and 30 grams of vinegar, and I just put it on for 10 minutes on the steaming temperature or baroma on speed 3, and just cleaned my bowl that way. So anyway, I'm going to pop the lid on, and then, oopsie, out of there, and I'm going to do 30 seconds on speed 6. So here we go.
Guys, so while Sai is setting up for his cocktail, so I've just taken over the chat. So has anybody, Melissa's obviously using akakra, I can't say that word, instead of egg white. Has anybody else used it for other things apart from cocktails? I'll be interesting to find out. And spice rum, yum. Lots of different things.
All right, so that has just done its little thing. Looks pretty good. And now I'm also going to put my butterfly whisk in and put that in there. Make sure I've got it on properly. The last thing we need is a disaster while we're live. And then I'm going to add 25 grams of passion fruit pulp. Unfortunately, it's not the fresh stuff. It's a can.
Not quite the season, is it yet? The fresh
passion. No, it's not. So I'm just going to do the last step, which is 20 seconds. Oopsie. On speed 3. Now with the butterfly whisking, you can't actually put the speed any higher than 4. So we're just going to do speed 3. So whisk that up nicely.
I know a few people whose Thermomix has accidentally eaten their butterfly whisk when their kids have got involved. But yeah, it's always a little bit of a don't touch moment, that one is. So Susan says vegan pavlova she's used. Awesome.
Yes, so it's just about finished. Take the lid off. I'll take the butterfly whisk out as well. A little bit of a bang. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's got sort of like a frothy top. And I'm just going to pour it into my glass. Actually looks really nice. I'm, like I say, not a rum drinker, So I'm going to give it a go. But it's quite frothy.
Spiced rum also has a very different flavour profile to standard rums.
Okay, as long as the stuff doesn't make me sick. The last time I drank rum, I don't know, it gave me an upset stomach.
Oh no, sip it.
Drank too much. I think it was probably too much. But,
don't go too hard, Melissa.
I won't be. I'll give it a sip.
Right.
Actually, that is really nice, and I would drink that again.
What other fruits do you reckon you could use instead of passion fruit?
I reckon you could probably use mango, maybe even feijoa. I reckon you could probably mix up some feijoa as well. So,
well, the spice of the rum would work really well with that, wouldn't it? Cool, thanks, Melissa.
Yeah.
I might try that one. And that was on the recipe platform.
Yes,
Yeah.
Thermomix recipe community. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Enjoy. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to pass on to Jill now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spotlight you. Over to you, Jill. What are you making today?
Well, actually, I'm going to go into what I'm cooking today. So my week, and I have got my cocktail, and I'm making a turmeric and tequila. Now, I thought to myself, why not have something that's anti-inflammatory, so good for your turmeric, and just add a little bit of tequila with it? And what healthier can you have for a cocktail? So I'm going to start, and I prepared a lot of this. I had to put the turmeric in. I had to blitz it, put it onto speed 7, mix it down, and then put in the sugar, water, and you make like a turmeric sugar syrup. So what I did is I made that, you make it 24 hours in advance, and I strained it, and that's the turmeric mix left over that I'm not throwing out because it actually tastes divine. And then what I did is I put my cordial in here, and so I've done all that. And I've transferred it into a jug and I've strained it. So there was a bit of preparation. There's my 115 of lemon juice, and I've put it into the bottle with the cordial. So stir to combine, which I've done and set aside. Right, now I'm going to put in 6 sprigs of mint. So I went out to the garden, and my mint is just absolutely amazing at the moment. So I picked my mint. Here we are, an extra one in. And I've got my ice cubes here, all weighed out. I've got my tequila measured into my gorgeous little crystal jug. Now, this is quite special because today, the 9th of October, would have been my mother's birthday, and she would have been 111 if she'd lived. Of course, no one's going to live that long. Well, they might somewhere else, but not here. So I wanted to use her jug today.
Oh, that's really nice.
So I'm putting in the tequila.
Did you used to drink tequila, Jill?
No, she didn't. She never had a cocktail in her life, I don't think. I'm going to put in 60 grams of the reserved turmeric cordial. Okay. Makes quite a bit, actually. Oh, that'll do me for a wee while, won't it?
So say, what else can you use the cordial for, do you think, Jill?
To make another one.
You didn't alter the recipe now, did you? Because you were threatening to do that.
No, I was, but I didn't because I'm not enough. I know. So I'm going to turn it on reverse to speed. What is it? Oh, it's called a muddling. I've never heard of that before. It's called a muddling.
A muddling.
That on the machine before. Unusual.
How long? Yeah. Well, that must be the equivalent of.
I know. I've never seen it. So then I'm going to divide it. Nothing's actually happened. I don't think this is my ice is still solid ice.
But when you got a bar, when you've got a bartender muddling, you've got a big cocktail shaker. They put everything in the cocktail shaker and they muddle it with a big wooden.
I'm going to go back, and I reckon it oh no, I've done all this. It's just solid ice. That's all.
All right. What does it say to do?
Yeah, I know. Insert mixing bowl, which I did. 10 seconds. Yeah. And it says muddling again. So it must be right. You must have to have the ice in it. So
Yeah, I think it must be.
yeah. So I've done it again. And then it's taking me to garnish with lemon and cucumber. So you see, really healthy again, lemon and cucumber. And this is my turmeric. So there you are, with sprigs of mint in it.
Yum, that looks really yum.
Yeah, so
there we go. So muddling, guys. If we don't know what muddling is, we have learned
muddling.
what muddling is. Well, cheers, Jill. What does it taste like?
Oh, beautiful. Oh, you can oh gosh. Oh, it's an aftertaste. So you can taste the turmeric.
Yeah.
And turmeric's come through because I love fresh turmeric. I always have it in my fridge. It's come through. I made a sugar syrup, but I didn't make it as sugary as what it normally is.
Yeah.
So it's got that real healthy flavour.
You can ignore the tequila. We can just ignore that bit. It's absolutely fine. Awesome, Jill. Right, I'll leave you.
Now, I just want to show you something else, though.
Okay.
We're talking about sugar syrup. So I make sugar syrup and I keep it in my fridge. And it lasts for ages in the fridge. So just remember, you can keep sugar syrup in your fridge.
Yeah, so very good. This is the perfect time of the year, guys, to make your sugar syrup. So you're all set for your cocktails going forward as the weather gets better. Cool. All right, thanks, Jill. So we're going to move to Si. So hang on, Si. I'm just going to replace the spotlight for you. Cool, Si. What are you cooking? What are you making?
Well, I am making a frozen Turkish delight martini. Hey, Jill, can I just say, if that's what it takes to be healthy, by improving my turmeric intake, I might have to try one of those.
Now I'm coming to your house as well. I'll also do gut health at the same time.
Alrighty. So I'm going to make a couple of changes to this recipe, simply because my supermarket didn't have everything I needed. So my changes I've made are, instead of cranberry juice, I have used pink grapefruit juice. And because pink grapefruit juice is a little bit tartier than cranberry, I'm using a strawberry infused gin. So yeah, but I tell you what, if you take a smell of the gin and take a smell of the rose water, it smells absolutely heavenly. So I just can't wait to make this. Alrighty, let's start cooking. So what I did last night, I weighed out 260 grams of my cranberry juice, or as you know, pink grapefruit, and I made them into ice cubes. So these are frozen overnight. So they are done. So I'm going to skip past that part of the recipe. So into my bowl, what I'm going to add is 160 grams of gin. Don't look at the half empty bottle, by the way. I may have had drinks. I may have had drinks several times during this week. Alrighty. So I'm hoping that the strawberry gin is going to go really well with the rose water. So that's 160 grams of gin. We've got 40 grams of freshly squeezed lemon juice. That's going straight in there. Oh, this is smelling amazing. And 50 grams of rose water. So I really struggled to find rose water. I had to end up going to my local Indian supermarket, and they just had loads and loads of it. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that before. Into this, I'm going to put 4 egg whites. So I guess, as Melissa was saying, you could probably substitute this out for aquafaba if you wanted to. I've not tried that, but there you go. There's my 4 egg whites. Gonna put on the lid. And this is now gonna whiz up for 10 seconds at speed number 6. Here we go.
Now I'm getting the glasses prepped. So I was just having a little look for rose water on in Cookie Dough.
Oh, right.
There's quite a lot of recipes with rose water. Did you make the madeleines?
The madeleines were divine. They were so yummy. I didn't have a madeleine tray, so I used my mini muffin tray. The problem with that is that because they're so little, you'll have a cup of coffee and you think, oh, I'll have a couple. And then you have another cup of coffee and think, oh, they were only little, I had some more. And at the end of the day, my rosewater madeleines had completely gone. No idea where they went to, but the whole lot went and there was only me in the house.
Oh no.
Oh wow, look at that, guys. I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually, it's really fluffed up and it's become quite light and just like beaten egg whites, really. Funny that. So into this, I'm going to add. What's that?
It's amazing how fast it works.
Oh, it's just phenomenal. No waiting for most things. It's great. So now I'm adding my 260 grams of pre-frozen cranberry juice. Again, this is now my pink grapefruit. Oh, stuck to the bowl, get in there. In the lid goes. And this is now going to run for 15 seconds at speed number 6.
So if I remember rightly, this cocktail is one of the newer cocktails in the newest cookbook. So this is the anniversary cookbook that was done for Australia, the Thermomix being Australia for 20 years. It's actually the #1 seller in Australia in terms of cookbooks, which is really, really exciting to know that that's how far a reach that Thermomix does have. There's another cool cocktail, which I can't remember what else is in there. What's the other cocktail in the book?
The other one is the watermelon. Oh, yeah. It's the watermelon one.
I knew you'd know. Hang on.
I'll tell you what. I have made it because I was given a watermelon. It is divine. We will email you guys out with all the recipes and all the links. So I will. I'll include the name of the watermelon cocktail. So you can.
It's a watermelon margarita.
Yeah, watermelon margarita. Thank you.
Have a look at this.
See, that just looks too light to have any calories in it whatsoever.
Oh, I imagine there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
So I was having high hopes that I'll be accompanying this with a couple of pieces of Turkish delight, but unfortunately my local Countdown nor my Fresh Choice had it. So here we go. I'll give it a try. Wow, it's got this lovely sort of white layer that sort of forms on the top of the cocktail. Here we go. Cheers, everyone. Happy Saturday. Well, I'm going to have another mouthful, guys. This is divine.
Oh well, cheers, cheers, Si. Well, thank you guys for joining us. I hope you've been inspired to make a few cocktails.